is to create a post with Growth Commander. So the first function we're going to start with is content research. So I'm just going to open up this window, content research, and let's look for a keyword. We're going to start with how to get fit. Okay, so let's just kind of work with a fitness example here. So Growth Commander will go and find all of the articles that have had a large number of shares, and it's going to sort them according to the shares. So let's explore this one, how to get in shape for hiking. It's had a good number of shares both on Pinterest and Facebook. So this is a pretty good one for us to take a look at. So this article, as you can see, has got a few sections, and it's got a few images, and then it's monetized with ads like this that you can see here. So let's recreate something like this and see how long it takes us with Growth Commander. So first thing that we will do is we'll go into content creation right here, and we will choose new post, and we'll need to give it a name and fill out the details. So how to get in shape for hiking. Keyword, we can just put hiking for now, and let's say we are aiming for 1,000 words. Then we go create. Once we're inside the post, there are a few things that we can do. So there is this curate button here, and we can curate images, videos, posts, and content. We're going to do everything, and I'll show you exactly how easy it is to do that. First thing we will do, we'll use curate content. So I'm going to come here and then choose, let's choose exercise. And you will see that we've got a huge number of entries in the database for articles that you have the rights to use on your site, as well as on your client site. So you can use this for yourself, and you can also use this database to build articles for your clients, and you can charge your clients whatever you want, okay? So for this particular example, let's search for walking and see what comes up. We've got a couple of articles which look really good. So let's use this one as the baseline, 6 reasons why walking is great for women. So we'll go into action, then preview, and that gives you a preview of the article. If you like the article, then we're gonna go and insert it into the post. So there you go, just like that, we've got our basic post done for us. Since we already know that how to get in shape for hiking is a popular topic, we can kind of reverse engineer it a little bit, and we can say how to get in shape for walking, or why you should get in shape for walking, okay? Because then this article will work for us. So next thing that we will want to do is we will want to insert a few images. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll go curate and then curate images, and here, let's pull up 5 images. We will want images for hiking. Okay, gonna search that on Pixabay. By the way, all of these images are copyright free, so you're free to use them on your sites as well as on your client's sites. All right, so let's just choose the ones here. So let's take this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and go proceed. And then we're going to resize them to a maximum of 800 pixels. And then going to insert curated images. All right, there we go. So we've got our images inserted. So what you can now do is just move these images around. So for example, you can cut this one and insert it down here towards the end of the article. Okay, then let's take this one, cut, and then insert it in here. You get the idea, right? So then you can just distribute these images across your post. Now let's go ahead and add a few videos as well, because posts with embedded videos tend to do really well as well. So I'm just going to leave the cursor there, then go curate, insert videos, and then going to do the same. We want 3 videos about hiking. Okay, and then I'm going to go search, and that will search for these videos on YouTube, and it will actually insert them as an embedded video for you. For example, let's say we want this video, then perhaps we want this video, and we want this video, and then we'll go proceed, and that will insert those videos for us. So now the size, we'll want something a little bit bigger, and let's go proceed, and that will insert those videos into the post for us as well. Okay, so we can move them around and insert them somewhere in between the text to kind of break it up a little bit as well. The last function that I wanted to show you for curate content is this one called curate posts. So that can actually find some high quality curation options for you either on Google News or google.com. So we can search for hiking or how to get in shape for hiking. Okay, and we'll say that we want to include 50 words as the preview. You've got a lot of different options here, so we'll go search. And now as you can see, we've got some great results from google.com for hyper relevant posts on other websites, and you can choose to include, let's say, these top 3. I'm not going to do it for this example, but basically what it will do is it will insert those posts into your post, and you can then create, for example, a post about top 10 posts about getting in shape for hiking, all right? And it's already got a link to each of those posts, so all you need to do is just rewrite this description a little bit, and then this way you've got a post where you're summarizing everyone else's posts, and that's a highly valuable, very, very good type of post that can go very, very viral on social media really easily as well. But for this example, I'm not going to do that because we've already got a lot of things inserted here into this post. So I'm just going to go back into our post and cancel out of it. Okay, so that's all of the functions. Basically, you can curate images copyright free, can curate videos from YouTube, curate posts, as well as curate content from our database of inbuilt content. Now, all of these posts can go directly to your WordPress site. So if you just come down here into WordPress details, your blog, and then you select your blog, you can then just publish this as a new post to the selected blog. So let's go ahead and show you the rest of the functions here. Next, let's look at SEO ranking difficulty. So we made this for ourselves to figure out how difficult it is to rank for a particular keyword term, to look at the quality of the competitor content. So if we go and type in how to get fit for hiking, all right, we will see this tool will tell us what are the results come up on page 1 of Google, and will give us a little bit of an insight information into those competitor results as well. So we'll look at things like word count. So how long is the content that is ranking on page 1? Okay, the density of keywords, whether the keyword is in title or not, whether it's got images and videos in the content, whether it's got a table of content, etc., etc. So the idea here is, we show all of that in training, but the idea here is the more green you see on the screen, the easier it will be for you to rank on page 1. So here we're actually seeing a lot of green, so this is probably a really good keyword term for you to make an article about, because the other content that comes up on page 1 doesn't have a lot of these things that, for example, Growth Commander allows you to insert. So for example, images and videos, etc., etc. So this is the demo of this SEO ranking difficulty. The next thing that I want to show you is content scheduling. All right, so in content scheduling, the way this works, you can create content plans, okay? And you can see I've got a test plan created here, but basically you can have a plan for each of your websites or multiple plans per site. It's completely up to you. And then once I view that plan, so you can use these to get a visual representation of when your content is due to start and to finish for yourself or for your writers. If you've got writers that are writing for your blog, you can actually assign it to them as well, or just use it for yourself. So let's say we want to publish content, how to get fit for hiking. This piece of content, we want it to start on the 10th. We want it to finish on the, let's say the 13th of March, okay? And then target word count would be 1,500 words. Target keyword would be how to get fit for hiking. You can see here I've got an assigned writer, but you don't have to do that. You can also connect favorite posts and so on. Email notifications about when it's coming up due, additional instructions, please write, attention, something like that. And then you can add that piece, and that will actually create a visual presentation for you that coming up next week is this content due to start on the 10th and due to finish on the 13th. And of course, as you fill this out with more and more posts, you'll get a really good visual picture for when different parts of content are due to start and finish. Then you can come in here and you can mark that as complete, and that will turn to green once it is completed, so that it's easy for you visually to see what is actually happening. All right, so that's pretty much the demo. You saw how fast it was for us to create this post full of awesome images and videos and even pre-made content. We did that with you guys in 5 minutes. Don't forget that you can also use this for clients, right? So you get a client license with Growth Commander. So if you have any offline clients that you want to do this for, you're welcome to do that as well.